This is Neural Newscast.
Here's what matters this morning, Monday, March 30th.
From Neural Newscast, I'm Hannah Whitmore.
And I'm Jonah Klein.
President Donald Trump is deploying thousands of United States troops to the Middle East. The move is part of an anticipated ground assault to reopen the Strait of Hormuz.
This deployment follows a week of escalations that have effectively merged the Russia-Ukraine war and the Iran conflict into a single, interconnected theater.
In response, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has signed security agreements with Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. These deals are designed to help defend against Iranian-designed drones.
Meanwhile, Russia is reportedly providing Tehran with upgraded Shahed drones. These units feature AI computing platforms and advanced anti-jamming technology intended for use against United States assets.
Turning to the energy markets, international benchmark Brent crude futures have climbed to $114.90 per barrel.
President Trump warned Iran this morning that the United States will destroy its power plants and oil wells unless the Strait of Hormuz is reopened immediately. The president also likened potential actions to previous operations in Venezuela. He suggested the United States could take control of Iran's oil sector and Karg Island. Market analysts at Societe Generale suggest that a prolonged blockade of supply routes could push oil prices to $150 by April.
In other news, Yemen's Houthi rebels launched a barrage of ballistic missiles at Israeli military targets on Saturday. This marks their first direct involvement in the war.
This new front threatens the Bab al-Mandab Strait. This shipping channel handles up to 5 million barrels of oil per day.
Strategists at Quantum Strategy warn that targeting this choke point would severely constrain global exports, as alternate routes via the Suez Canal have significantly reduced capacity.
Intelligence reports indicate that despite 5 weeks of strikes, only 1/3 of Iran's missile arsenal has been destroyed. That leaves significant strike capability intact.
Casualty figures from the conflict now exceed 1,500 in Iran and 1,100 in Lebanon. 13 United States military fatalities have been reported so far.
Earlier this week, Israeli forces struck the Iranian port of Bandar Anzali on the Caspian Sea. The objective was to disrupt a major channel for Russian weapon deliveries.
Late-night television is currently focusing on the domestic side of the administration's policies, specifically the Save America Act regarding voting restrictions.
Jimmy Kimmel noted that while the president attempts to end mail-in voting, he recently cast a mail-in ballot himself for a local election in Florida.
Kimmel compared the president's push for election integrity to a fox guarding a henhouse, while also mocking claims of a mysterious gift from Iran.
Next, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Kallas argued that Washington should pressure Russia to stop assisting Iran if they want the Middle East conflict to end.
While some European leaders are reluctant to join a ground war, NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte has predicted the alliance will eventually support the United States mission.
Rutte stated that a nuclear-capable Iran combined with its current missile capacity would pose an existential threat to the stability of the entire world.
Here is what else we're watching. Analysts are monitoring Azerbaijan as a potential land route for Russian trucks carrying military hardware into Iran under humanitarian cover.
We are also tracking discussions among European defense officials regarding plans to escort commercial tankers through the Strait of Hormuz once hostilities cease.
Finally, the Fortune 500 Innovation Forum in Detroit this November is expected to address how these geopolitical shifts are redefining the long-term American economy.
This has been Neural Newscast. Thanks for listening.
From Neural Newscast, I'm Hannah Whitmore.
And I'm Jonah Klein.
Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.